be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. At that time, Jesus told his disciples a parable. Can a blind man lead a blind man? Will they not both fall into the pit? A disciple is not above his teacher, but everyone, when he is fully taught, will be like his teacher. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, "Brother, let me take out the speck that is in your eye," when you yourself do not see the log that is in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take out the speck that is in your brother's eye. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Brothers and sisters, we each have to take care of our own spiritual lives and our own spiritual journeys, because our journeys are different. Each and every one of us are at different stages in our relationship with God. And we must focus on that relationship. Have you ever been struggling with something? Piece of technology, something in the house, a car that doesn't want to start, whatever it may be. And somebody else comes to you and says, "Let me do it. Move. You don't know what you're doing. Let me help," in a tone that offers almost anything but help. And then it quickly becomes apparent to you that they also don't know what they're doing. We've all been in that situation. At first, it's amusing because you watch them struggle as you struggled, and then it gets irritating. Jesus is talking about more or less the same thing here in relation to one's spiritual life. How can you say, "You don't know what you're doing. Here, let me show you," to your brother or sister, when you yourself do not know what you are doing? Jesus says to us, take care of yourselves. Read the scriptures, partake in the sacraments, meditate, grow in your relationship with the divine. Mature yourself in your faith, and then you will know what you are doing. And then you will be able to guide others along the right path, because then you will be like the teacher himself. Until that day, do not attempt to remove the speck from the eye of your brother, because you still carry the log in your own. It's a very deep and very profound teaching, and it goes against our own human drive to be preachy. As human beings, we like to be preachy. We like to put our own faults, our own failings on the back burner because we don't like to think of them, and we focus on the faults and failings of others to help us feel a little better about ourselves, a little morally superior. It's a human thing. I recognize it in myself. Wearing a collar doesn't make me perfect, not by any stretch of the imagination. And it's important for each and every one of us to recognize that very human fault in our own lives and to address it. So, my dear brothers and sisters, the lesson from the gospel today: take care of your spiritual lives, your personal spiritual lives. Take care of it, grow it, nurture it, mature it, and so become closer and closer to the teacher yourself, that one day, you may lead others along the right path, and you may have the moral authority, the moral gravitas, by the virtue of your life, well lived, to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Amen.